Alright, you guys, so the day has finally arrived. I've gotten my box set, Friday the 13th, the complete collection from Shout Factory. You can do an unboxing for the Friday the 13th box set. So let's get started. Alright, I'm so excited to open this. I'm sorry the ring light's getting in the way, but that's beautiful. Look at that. You have the different versions of Jason throughout the years in all his movies. That's really cool. And then we got the back. It gives you like all the breakdown of the movies and all the special features. Bam! I think this is what I was most excited for. As a collector, you know, you love, at least for me, you love having individual cases instead of, you know, just having one case house all the movies. So yeah, here you go. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I was right, 12. So yeah, so 12 movies in the franchise. You can see that. Then we've got the top right here. Oh man, this is awesome. I honestly can't wait to start watching these, but I'll give you a breakdown right now. And then we've got the bottom here. That's really awesome. Here, man, I'm so excited. All right, so we have the first one. So usually what Shout Factory or Scream Factory does with their releases, they'll include the original artwork and then they'll include a reversible original poster. All right, so here we go. Here's the first one. You know, the generic poster I'm sure we've all seen throughout the years. And you've got the back. All right, so let's flip it over. Oh, it's open, I should say. We got the inside. So here you've got the first disc, which is the theatrical version here. And then we've got the uncut version, which I believe, obviously, I think has a few more minutes, maybe just a minute more of like uncut footage. I would say like the kills. All right, I'm gonna do this really carefully. I actually think I'm gonna keep it, the artwork on this. See what I mean with the reversible artwork? That's really awesome. And then you got this. That's really cool. For sure, I'm gonna keep this side. And I also forgot to mention, with the first 4 movies, they've actually been restored in 4K. I wish they would have done it for the rest of the franchise, but hey, I mean, to me, the first 4, even the 5th one, are pretty much my favorite ones. So as long as we get those, I mean, hey, I'll take what we can get, you know. So here we have Friday the 13th Part 2 with just the generic poster right here. And it says Friday the 13th Part 2, the body count continues. And we've got the back right here. And we'll flip it over, see what artwork came with this one. Here's the inside, Friday the 13th Part 2. I'll take out the disc. And here we have the reversible poster art in here. I'll just take it out for you guys, that's fine. You came to see an unboxing and that's what we're gonna do. There we go. I think I like this cover art more. I'm not really a fan of like just like title cards. Put that back inside. So I'm trying to be really careful with these. I think it's a brand new box set. One of my favorite movies in the franchise. Probably not everybody's, but I don't know why I've always clung to this movie, Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. We've got the back. I'll show you the front one more time here. There we go. We've got the original poster here. Open it up. And now this movie, if I'm not mistaken, has actually been, I believe the 3D has been restored as well. And we've got the disc here. And we're gonna open it up, see how the reversible cover art looks on this one. That's really awesome. I'm not sure which artwork I prefer. This reminds me of like, I'm not sure if it's like the NES, the Nintendo Friday the 13th games that it reminds me of. And we've got the back here with our main girl, Chris, the heroine from that movie. That's pretty cool. I'm actually still debating which poster art I want to keep. But the cool thing about these is, you know, if you get tired of one side, you could just flip it to another side. And then we've got, I believe, what is my favorite movie, and pretty much I think a lot of fan favorites, is Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which as we all know was not the final chapter, but there you've got that. Cool. I actually prefer this poster art throughout the years. There's the front. There's the back. I'm so glad this one has been restored in 4K. That's what I'm really excited for. And we've got the disc right there. And open it up. And then we've got the reversible cover art there. But for this cover art, I think I do prefer the original poster. I think it's an iconic poster. I remember as a kid always going to the video store and seeing that poster. I said I'm not really a fan of just like basic title cards, but I'm gonna keep that poster art on this movie. Alright, and then next we have one of the most controversial films in the franchise, but I won't spoil the ending. For those of you that haven't seen it, which I'm sure probably 98% of you that are tuned into this video have seen, that is Friday the 13th Part 5. And first off the bat, I gotta say, I'm glad they went with this this cover art. It's a poster we've never really seen before. I think it's really awesome. And we've got the back. Yeah, I don't know. I think this film gets a lot of flack. I understand why, but to me, this film is still in continuity with the first 4 movies. And I think over time, it's not, you know, cult status, but I think I give the producers and, like, you know, the writer and the director credit for the direction they're trying to go for with this series for this movie, but, you know, what's done is done. And then we've got the disc. I think that's awesome. I really love the artwork for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna flip it over and see what we got in the back. If Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first poster that I showed you guys. Still cool though, but I would have preferred if they had I'm sure you guys have seen that hockey mask type. It was a hockey mask for home video. That was the original poster for the VHS release. I really wish they would have gone with that one. I think if they had gone with that one, I really would have been at odds with myself as to which poster I wanted to keep on the Blu-ray disc. Next, we've got actually considered a fan favorite. It's not my favorite. I actually got to say it's like probably the movie I least like to watch. I'll still watch it, but I don't know. Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. So this, as you guys know, is when they turn Jason into sort of what's called quote-unquote zombie Jason, where he's no longer like a human. You know, he was brought back from the dead. There's the back. Yeah, I don't know. I think this movie just got too campy for me. I appreciate the special effects and the atmosphere, but I don't know. It was just too campy for me. If I thought Friday the 13th Part 5 was campy, this one's really campy, but I understand. They're trying to have just fun with the franchise at this point. There's the disc. Cool cover art though. I will give you that. Got the back. And there's the beginning, the graveyard scene after he's resurrected, if I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of disappointed though they didn't go with different cover art for this one. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure there was more versions of this poster, but I would have liked to see. Next, this is where the series went downhill. This one's still like a guilty pleasure for me, but I could see why this film caught a lot of flack. And that is Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. And we've got the back. And this is a movie that was really cut by the MPAA because of the gore and because of the kills. So I think if they hadn't butchered this movie so much and editing, you know, just to get an R ratings, film could have been something or a little bit better than what we got. But I really love the poster. I think it's one of my favorite out of all the films. The poster art for this movie is really awesome. But yeah, I think going back to what I said, I think all the footage was either burned or lost or destroyed, which I think is a shame. I think out of all the movies, I think a lot of fans were wanting to see an extended cut of this movie, but I guess we'll never get to see that, unfortunately. Here's the back. And I don't think I'll be flipping these covers in the future. I think this poster art's cool enough. Alright, here we've got one of my least favorite movies in the franchise, but not the worst one on my list, but definitely on most of everybody's list. Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. But I will say, I really do like the poster art for this movie. And again, with no spoilers, but I'm sure maybe 99% of you guys know, probably only the last 10-15 minutes takes place in New York, and the rest is on a boat, unfortunately. There's the back. There's the disc. I wish they would have done something different with the disc, but actually what I wish they would have done with this movie, with the cover art at least, which now I'm seeing here we unfortunately didn't get, was put the I Love New York poster. That would have been awesome. I for sure would have flipped it over. We just got this movie still when he lands in New York. Still a pretty cool shot, but I think they could have done more in terms of just giving us a few more posters. All right, next we've got, this is definitely not my favorite in the franchise. I guess I could give credit to what they were trying to go for this film, but not my favorite. But here we go. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. There's the front. I do like the poster art for this one though. I think these movies had really good poster art. I will give them that, even if they weren't that great. And we've got the back. And this movie actually does have the rated and unrated cuts. Got the theatrical version and the unrated versions. And I believe both of these films are having new 2K scans. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. And let's see if this has any poster art to it in the back. It says, "Evil has finally found a home. Jason goes to hell, and he's not coming back," which we all know that was not true because we got another movie after this. But it's pretty cool though. I think I might just flip it over to this one. It's pretty cool. We got this side here. Alright, so next we've got one of the worst movies in the franchise. I guess I have fun with this movie, but again, I don't really see myself watching this movie a lot, even now that I have my set. But it is the first time I've owned this movie, along with Friday the 13th, with Jason Goes to Hell. This is also the first movie I've owned in this franchise on Blu-ray. Jason X. And he finally took the leap and went to space. And the title card, Evil gets an upgrade. I remember I saw this movie in theaters. I believe I was in 6th grade. We got the front. We've got the Jason we all know. And then we've got the space Jason. And it's Jason X because it's the 10th movie in the franchise. I'm sure you guys all know. There's the back. And let's see if it has any reversible cover art on it. Sorry, first I will show you the disc. Jason X. And there's nothing different about this except the back cover art. So it's like, I believe, the captain of the ship. Whereas on the original one, you have the, I forgot her name, but it's like the cyborg. Pretty cool, I guess. Alright, next comes one of my favorite movies in this franchise. I guess I would consider this both a Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th franchise. And I remember I saw this movie, I believe I was in middle school, at the drive-in with my family. I still remember. Freddy vs. Jason. And I thought this movie was awesome, and I still do think it's awesome to this day. Made up in front. And we've got the back. Let's see the poster art inside. I keep forgetting. I'm just really excited to pop these in already. There's a disc. There's the reversible cover art. This is actually pretty cool. I like this, like the little verses. Still don't know which version I want to choose for my Blu-ray, but that's pretty cool. I remember there was so much hype when this movie came out. At least for me, I remember always looking online when the internet was still in its infancy. That's pretty cool. We've got the remake, which I also saw in theaters when it came out. I thought it was okay. I've seen worse remakes, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, but we'll get into that later. There's the disc, nothing too special. Here's the cover art, the back. I think I actually prefer this version here. There you go. All right, the next we've got the bonus features, which is probably a major draw to us buying this box set for about the third, fourth time. You know, I think this is my third box set I bought throughout the years, so Friday the 13th, but here we go. We got the bonus collection, and we got the back, all the special features. You got Friday the 13th Chronicles, behind the scenes, documentaries. There's a lot to list, but you get the idea. Disc 1. Bonus disc 2. This is pretty cool. We've got Alice from the first movie on the boat. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I didn't even know it came with this, or I forgot, I should say. It's like a booklet. There's Jason's mask. Nothing special on the back. I believe these are about, looks like the history of all the movies. You see there, Friday the 13th. We got the first movie. We got part 2. We got an awesome shot from part 3. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Final Girl Pam, Friday the 13th 5. Friday the 13th part 6. Friday the 13th part 7. Friday the 13th part 8. You guys saw I'm shaky. I just really want to pop these movies in already. Jason Goes to Hell. Pretty cool shot right here. Jason X. I really like that actually. Freddy vs. Jason. We got the remake. And yeah, that about covers it. So overall, I think I paid about $140 with tax, give or take. You know, as a fan, you honestly don't mind double dipping or triple dipping at this point. But as far as we know, this is pretty much the ultimate box set we'll get, at least for a number of years, that we'll ever get. And look, judging by what I've seen here, I'm actually really excited to pop these in, especially with Halloween right around the corner. I mean, it doesn't just have to be Halloween for me to enjoy these movies, but I'm really excited to see these, especially in their new 4K and 2K scans. So that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out. And I will see you in future unboxings. Thank you.